and welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is not normally how I start the channel. Ignore the massive boat in the yard. I'm on private property, just pulling into the yard. I've got the trailer on, I've done it all a different way. This morning we are heading out in the trailer for the first time in a long time. I don't know why I'm saying it like it's an exciting trip. It's a trip to the vets. And now I'm reversing the trailer on camera. This is some serious multitasking, but anyway, here we are. That was Chloe running across the yard because we're running a little bit late, and she thought she would have a little sprint across the yard to get the stuff done before we need to leave. So I'm going to carry on, get everything loaded, and we will speak to you en route to the vets. Gorgeous morning for it. Say good morning to everyone. Good morning, everyone. Swear on camera? You have to get learning to beep that out. Poor Marv, hey boy, has had to be starved for 15 hours. And because he's been in the Shetland stable, which has got a lower door, he has chucked all the head collars off the racks, all the rugs, most of the rugs off of the wall. I think he's a bit hungry, but hopefully he'll be a good boy. We're just going to get him on the box and go. But I felt really guilty starving him, but that's what they say to do. I think it's 15 hours before they ask you to do it. I'm trying to get his head collar down, there we go. I always travel him in a leather head collar. Anyway, that's enough of me yabbering, I need to get going. World's worst vloggers here, completely didn't film anything the whole way here, and now we are just pulling in. Apparently it's a wildlife park, so I'm going to leave Marley in the stable at the vet. I am joking. Leave Marley at the stable at the vets and take the baby to the wildlife park. She'd love that.
I zoomed in on the wildlife signpost, not where we're going.
We're not going to leave Marley at the wildlife park. It's not a wildlife exhibition. Baby is asleep, so we're going to leave her asleep for a little bit. And yeah, we're 10 minutes late, but we did ring. We did ring beforehand and let them know. Not entirely sure what to expect. I don't think I'm nervous. It's a bit of a weird feeling. How do you feel?
It's not knowing.
Yeah.
The not knowing, and then we're about to find out.
And that he's really hangry.
It's almost a bit like Christmas, but not Christmas.
But Santa's not coming down the chimney.
It's like Christmas, but like a more of an anxious feeling. I think I'm anxious, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I'm anxious.
Because I don't know what I want the result to be. Like, do I want him to have them? Do I not want him to have them? I don't really know, because if he's got them, well, it's treatable and we can deal with it, and we know that that's a pretty good answer to everything. But if he's not got them, then it's like, oh,
yeah,
oh well.
But then if he's not got them, it's also a bit like, well, at least we know we've just got to go down the physio route.
Ooh,
and
no,
time.
Not in the wildlife park, so should I just go straight?
Yeah.
Oh look, there's a sign over there.
Oh.
Directions from me are not the best.
It's right beside it. That's amazing. We could go for a dander around the wildlife.
Yeah, it doesn't look very open though.
Should I put my glasses on? I can't see.
I
can't see.
Oh, there's a lot of arrows.
Oh, I can't see. Oh, it's summer.
Yeah, this way. Do you mean you can't see? The Summerleys one's the biggest sign go.
I can't see it.
It is in the wildlife park.
Alright, okay, I've got my.
Oh, what wildlife do they have?
I've got my glasses on now.
Reception for unloading, so he told you he's not going to be happy about that.
Oh, is it because you've just got to drive them through or something?
Yeah, you must do. I'll just run in with his passport. Right, see you vlog. We are going to deal with this because he does not like standing on the box, so
wish us luck.
Hello, I'm coming to you from doing some raised poles with Marley in the field. I'm actually intercepting the vlog with this video. This is now a week, more than a week after the scope, and I realised that I was talking about has he got them, hasn't he got them, and I haven't actually told anyone what it is that we've gone into a scope for. So Marley had physio on the Friday, so the scope was on the Wednesday, so 5 days before, on the Friday he had physio, and she said, I think we should get him scoped. So I was like, okay, he doesn't have any of the stereotypical signs, any of the stereotypical behaviours for having ulcers, like nothing, other than these 2 times chucking me off jumping, which is out of character. So we're going to the vets for the potential of having him scoped for stomach ulcers. That is why we're going to the vets, and I will now put on the rest of the footage of the vet visit. We didn't actually film the beginning of the gastroscope because the vet wanted to concentrate on him, which is absolutely fair enough. So this is the camera coming out. You can see that's some stomach fluid, and you can see that he's got really clear 2 membranes of his stomach, because originally I thought it all looked really healthy, and annoyingly the baby had just had enough by this point, so Chloe, bless her, took her out, so we didn't actually get the ulcers themselves on the video, but I do have some pictures that I'm going to insert in a minute. So the vet actually talked me through this leaflet, and it's probably actually more useful showing you this than the camera, because it's quite hard to see properly, especially with him all moving around. So he has both types of ulcers, so the squamous and the glandular. The squamous one, he's actually got grade 3, and the vet said the reason he's grade 3 because it is one large singular one. And it is just one big one, so that has to be classed as a grade 3, but she said it is a mild grade 3 that he has. The glandular ones were at the end of his stomach in the pyloric region on like the stomach exit, and these are the ones that are caused by stress, and he is quite a stressy horse, like not to take out, not to do, but he will stress if you take the Shetland and tire outside, or the pig, things like that just stress him out, and he bottles it all in, he wiggles his nose, but other than that you don't really see it. So I definitely need to manage his stress, even though he doesn't show it. I do know the things that do worry him, so I need to deal with those. The squamous one surprised me the most, because he lives out. When he comes in for maybe 6 hours tops in the day, he's got ad lib hay. I give him a handful of chaff before I ride. I do all of the right things. So I was quite worried, because I've always personally thought that they're a management issue. But the vet said some horses just get them. So I'm trying not to overthink it. And he had none of the signs, none of the stereotypical signs, no grumpiness, no loss of condition, no girthiness, nothing. So I thought I would share this as well, because all it was very, very mild. He chucked me off twice jumping, which is unlike him. He jumped fine in between, and he was sore across his back where he's been bracing his tummy, so I'm hoping we have got to the bottom of it, but I wanted to share it with you all. He's just put more in them here.
Good boy.
He's quite alert already out here. Should we walk you on a bit more? There's no sun actually in here yet, sorry boy. That is toe dragging. He's not lame, he's sedated. Good boy. He was very good.
Yeah, he was very good.
Than you, little missy. You just want it next.
I've got one left. Can you say hi, mummy?
Look, that's just going to go and retrieve the baby. Good boy. Home time. He's like, no, I'm stopping to eat the hay. I'm so hungry. Come on. Come on, Chloe, put your back into it.
Come on, Laura, that's enough.
Good boy.
Come on, good boy. That's it.
Right, we are all done. We're on the way home. We're about to leave. I think she, and I mean the little one in red, not Irish Chloe, is going to be more hassle than this guy who is enjoying his hay after not having hay since 6 p.m. last night. He was a star patient and a very good boy, and I'll update you hopefully on the way home, depending on the behaviour of this little thing, of what we found, what we're going to do, and what our plan of action is. Yeah, we will see and hopefully get some answers as to, I mean, there's hardly been any change, but just there was definitely something, and my gut and the physio's gut, oh, it's not a good angle, is it? Was right. Good boy, Marv. We go home now. So we're just about to leave, and I've put Chloe in the back with the baby, and we've got she's got a cup holder for her Peppy and a tray. There's the baby with her cucumber. She's all set for the journey home, aren't you, Chloe?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Chauffeur driven.
Lunch. Or brunch?
Brunch.
Good brunch.
Right, we're going out through those gates. Good boy, Marv. Hello. I am just coming on to finish the vlog. I asked Irish Chloe if she wanted to be in the outro, and her reasoning was yes, to get out of the wind.
Because it was cold.
And she's now taking my massage pad off my pony for me because she's so good to us, and making him look 12 too again. We are now, yes please, yeah. We've been speaking about half an hour what rug her horse is having on, and it took me 3 seconds to make the same decision. We are, how many hours later? 3 or 4 hours now. After this morning, I've had time to digest it and think about it, and it's a bit of a weird feeling because everyone's like, oh, do you feel more relieved now? I don't know if I feel relieved. But it is a reason, but he isn't very well. But I don't even think I've actually told the vlog what's wrong. So basically he has squamous ulcers and ulcers of the pyloric region, which is the stomach exit. The squamous one is considered a grade 3, and I thought if he had them they were going to be like grade 1. You okay?
I thought I could hear the massage pad going. It's not.
It's the door creaking, I'm leaning on it. So yeah, I thought you'd have like grade 1, and it's a grade 3. It's actually one singular ulcer, but it's really big, so it's considered a grade 3, but the vet said a mild grade 3. And then the pyloric ones are also mild. I'll probably insert a picture of the leaflet she gave me as well and say which ones he's got. So he's on, it's not GastroGuard, but it's basically that, and some tablets to try and clear them. She thinks it is likely it could be stress related, but she said it's a little bit like what came first, the chicken or the egg. Is he... I don't know if I got the whole video. Unbelievable. Can you do that again?
I was just trying
to have a serious conversation here.
This is probably why he's stressed. I come in and do things like this to him for a horse.
So, yeah, she said he could be stressed because of muscular issues or sore back or whatever, or the sore back could have been caused by having the ulcers. So I'm going to have a conversation with the physio and make a plan for him, because the vet said ideally it would be good to ride him because they're not that bad. I would obviously love to keep riding him because he's not been ridden for a while. So we're going to make a plan and go from there, I think. So it is not negative, it's very positive. We do have a reason that could well be the bad behaviour, and we think maybe the stress started for losing Bert, and in the last 18 months, which is cow pony, yeah, he's had so many changes. So he lost his best mate, I was pregnant, I had a baby, which is a big change for him to, and he also, I carried on riding whilst pregnant, which is another load for him. He would know there were 2 heartbeats. And then he had a new boy join the herd. He had Princey join, which isn't a bad thing, it's been good. And I said to the vet, he didn't lie down for the whole time after losing Bert and until 3 months in from Prince living here. So this time last year. And yeah, the vet did say there's definitely, these could be factors, but it's really hard because they're all different. Yeah. Anyway, I am yabbering on, but I'm pleased that I listened to him really, really quickly when other people were a bit like, thought I was maybe being a bit over the top, because there is something there, they have found it.
Yeah.
I was really impressed with the camera. How clear was the camera?
It was good. I was looking at that thinking, that's just a bigger version of what I have at work.
Chloe's a vet nurse for small animals, for anyone that doesn't know.
Just thinking to myself, that's a lovely camera.
It was very, very clear. So yeah, I don't know if that's going to come across on the phone, because the baby was she was bored by that point, by the point the vet said we were allowed to film. Anyway, thank you for watching. Stay tuned. I will try and do some more updates, work out a plan. If anyone's got any questions, let us know in the comments.
And stuff going forward.
Yeah, I can't pronounce the names. I'm not going to try and do that. Do you imagine?
Tablets and peas.
Tablets and one that looks like a wormer, basically, and costing hopefully the insurance company over £1,000. So, but in fairness to him, he's had nothing until now, and I have had him for. I just missed our anniversary on Instagram. Sorry, boy, I had 9 years. It was 9 years. 9 years. 9 years. Next year is our 10-year anniversary. Yeah, because he's 10 this time, so I've had him for 9 years.
You have to take him away somewhere or do something nice.
Take him away somewhere. It's not my husband.
You know what? I mean, like, you could take your husband with you and the baby, and you can make making like a holiday out of it.
Yeah, so I gave her a Dr. Pepper this morning. That's the reason for that behaviour. And I'm over and out. Have you got anything else you'd like to say to the vlog?
No.
She seems flinched then. Good lord. What else has changed on the yard? Oh, we've got Irish Chloe on the yard now. Boof. Good boy. Tell your horse is shy across.
Yeah, I forget he's very sensitive.
He is a sensitive boy
Some
as
love
well.
there.
He's tucking in, isn't he? Good boy. Can't even see its head. Anyway, we're going.
What's that? Feel that. Why does it? Is that his clip?
No, that's just the liner of his rug. The lining of the rug.
Oh, sorry.
You
You think I'm going to leave him alone now because I'm.
what do you mean we? you are. Where are you? Please like, please comment, please subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time. Bye
See you
bye.
later.